Welcome to another Par Save Productions here. We have the Earth Day at the Preserve. We get to play a couple courses here. It's going to be a really fun day. We have a really fun card here as well, too. Myself, Ben Kroll, commentating with...
And Derek Sahr. We get to start off on the beautiful Links course. I love this course. A lot of twos out there to get, but it still has its trickiness in the wind. Always a factor out here.
Yeah, no guarantee on getting these birdies here. Hole 1, 312 feet. Got the tree line the whole way on the right. No real OB here. There's that little path you see. But you really need that late finishing disc. Mid-range turnover for a righty backhand, or if you really have it, a forehand or lefty hyzer is going to be the preferred play.
It seems like it does play a little further than the 312 that we're seeing there. I always feel like I'm a little short coming up on this hole.
Yeah, I think I usually throw a fairway driver instead of a mid just because I want to get that extra distance.
Yeah, and like you said, that pathway on the right is not OB.
And starting off, we got Team Innova member Paul Oman coming up to Minnesota to hang out with us. He's always fun to watch. Big guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he tried to go with a roller there. It looks like he finished a little on the right there. And local favorite here, Laporta. He has such a smooth game. He has a very, very nice putt. I'm excited to watch him play today.
Yeah, I've known Louis since he was in high school. I was going to college down in Winona. He's a good kid. He's got a game, too. He's really learning that forehand, backhand play. He'll have a long putt there to start.
And out of California, Shasta Criss here. He has been in Minnesota living for a little bit, with the tour life going on. Living with Cale for a little while here, and so much fun to watch. DGA sponsored.
Yeah, I got to hang out with these two guys the day before as well, too, for the AM event, and they both helped out in the kitchen making food all day for the AM, so it was really cool. Those guys are really good guys. Hope they come back as well.
As you see, Shasta pulls it just a little bit right into the trees. That is kind of the miss, when you throw that turnover backhand shot, is turning it over too much.
Yep, and another local hero here. We got Mitch Privette on the card. He knows how to throw an ante, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Good old Mitch. Hey, that's in his range. That man can jump putt.
Yep. I think him, Shasta, and Paul are going to be about the same spot there. Yeah, we had just a beautiful day here as well, too. A little warm, but, it was perfect out.
Yeah, finding that shade was kind of key on these courses. Mitch showing off his little forehand approach game.
Yeah, got hung up a little earlier than we thought there.
Just couldn't see.
Paul lining up his putt here. Doesn't look like too much wind at the moment. He did start pretty early.
Yeah, he just makes that disc glide. Didn't look like he put any effort in that at all.
He gets that back foot up and so much power behind it, but like you said, such a smooth putt. Shasta.
A little off there, but he should be just fine getting his par.
And I got the pleasure to play with Louis before this tournament. We got to play a practice round, and he told me he was going to try to go for them all today.
Yeah. He's got a solid game. He's been looking really good this year.
Yeah, really fun to see Louis start just exploding onto the scene this year. He's always had that game, but this year he's really turned it on. Great start. Perfect putt.
You just got to match the disc with the basket, I guess. Yellow disc, yellow basket.
Yep. It's always a good way to start, too, when you make it just outside the circle. It's a nice way to get your round going.
Yeah, you don't always want to give yourself a tester putt in the first hole, but hey, whatever gets you hot.
Yep.
Yeah.
And all day for Mitch. And just know those umbrellas you're seeing out there, that is not for the rain, that is for the heat. Just to stay out of the sun just a little bit more. Because this day did get quite warm. This guy should be cleaning up for par here.
Yep. Some solid putts there.
Notice Paul has a knee brace on his right knee. I don't know if that's a thing he always wears or if it was actually bothering him a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't usually get to play with Paul, but it's never fun playing with ailments, that's for sure.
Yeah. So Louis gets the lone bird on hole 1 with a great putt.
Yeah, and just give a big shout out to our sponsors here for the round coverage. We got OTB Discs, Gotta Go, Gotta Throw, Birdie Supply, Rubber Bandits. This coverage is made possible because of these guys.
Yeah, and jumping into hole 2 here, par 3, 489 feet. You have to put a move on a disc here. I personally can maybe get into the jump putt range, but it has that backstop to really run that second shot.
Yeah, this is a big booming shot. You need a lot of distance to get up for a chance at this one.
And as you can hear, a little bit of wind is becoming a factor on these holes as we get going.
Looks like a really good line if you can lift a little bit here.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid lift there, a little glide there on the golf green, a little shorter grass. Yeah, with certain winds, you can get away with throwing a mid-range on this hole, but for me, I'm throwing a distance driver. I can't even get a fairway there.
Yeah, I'm the exact same way. There's no way I could get it all the way down there with a mid-range or something.
Yeah, I've seen Noah do it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he can throw pretty far. And speaking of Team Innova.
Yeah, this guy knows how to throw far. It's got some air under it. Looks like it's going to come back here at the end.
Wow.
That is great.
That was unbelievable. That shot is so tricky because as you saw those trees come into play on the right-hand side, if you turn it over too much, and he played it perfectly around those trees.
From yesterday is what it was.
And I got to shout out Shasta on his shorts here. Those are really, really cool. I like those.
Yeah, he's got some style.
I believe he has a pretty good roller game. Wouldn't be surprised to see this come out right here.
Yeah, that might be his one chance to get the distance he needs to get this one. Looks like a beautiful angle here, too. Oh, just died out there at the end as it started to go uphill.
Yeah, I think if he would have gotten onto that short grass, he had a shot to get it to the pin there.
Yep. Mitch here throwing one of his D2s. He's really been liking this disc this year.
Stay up.
Rolled it just a little bit. Definitely in his range, though, still.
Yeah, and that bunker is safe. There's no OB. We're playing the course as is, so if Mitch is in that bunker, there's no stroke penalty to be played there.
Yep, just water. Just the little ponds around the course. And the Mississippi River, of course.
Yeah, if you go in there, your disc is sailing. That current is pretty good.
Yeah, that won't come into play here at the Links, but it does come into play on a couple holes out at the Timberwolf we'll be playing for the second round. Let's see if Mitch can't get something going here.
It's nice to get a birdie on an earlier hole to try to just get your round started.
Especially on a bonus hole like this.
Oh,
looked really solid. Maybe just a little high left. That would have been nice. A little 50-50 putt.
Louis for a chance to go 2 for 2. It's like just outside the circle.
Solid. He's got good pace on that putt, too.
Yeah, kind of never a doubt. The disc never really leaves the line of the basket at all. It's just dead straight in.
Yeah, very little wobble, too. Very clean.
Great putt by Louis. power finally to Paul's amazing drive off the tee here.
Yeah, it looks like he even went long of the hole a little bit.
I'll give him 11 feet past the basket. I think he just threw 500. Yeah.
Yeah, solid birdies there by those guys. I'd definitely call that a bonus hole.
Oh, for sure. I know I was throwing like a gator up shot, so to tell you how far that hole really is, you know, it's a doozy.
Yeah, I might have gotten this hole once or twice.
And still, going par to start, not even a bad thing at all. Those are two difficult holes to start your round with for the links.
Yeah, so you said the links has a lot of birdie holes, but they aren't easy birdie holes either. Just a lot of par threes.
Oh, you can see the rotation on the heel and everything. Great form by Paul Oman there.
Yep, getting that, 6'4" frame into that shot.
Yeah.
All of.
It's like a whip.
And here we step up to hole 3. First par 4 of the round, and we have this beautiful pond here we're throwing over. Doesn't take much of a shot, but if you want to go for this hole at 630 feet, you can give yourself a long upshot at this hole, or I guess a long run at it, I should say, for about 100 feet. I've seen people get up there. But just a hyzer gets you to about 250, and just a little putter shot up from there. It doesn't take a ton to get this hole.
Yeah, and you know, being a control player like myself, just you only need to throw 2 315-foot shots, and you're there. That's how I like to break down the hole. As Louis, he just bites off 400 something there.
Yeah, just buy a little 420, 450. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people try doing too much, roll it over right into the pond. And there are some fish in there too, some big old carp, some northerns and bass, and it's a lot of fun being up here on the preserve.
Yeah, a little bit of everything out here.
Again, so smooth.
Yep, that's all you need. Even if you do land a little left, it plays really nice for a backhand approach shot into this green.
Yeah, if you're a righty, it plays very well for you. I'm assuming even you were throwing a backhand approach into this
I
green.
sure was, that's right.
That's all you need right there. Just hyzer. Didn't even get it flat. Didn't even try to get it flat. No need.
Yeah, it's a great 2-part hole. Throw the hyzer, throw another hyzer, and should have some sort of a look at the basket.
Mitch, same thing. Control hyzer. Get that 400 feet. Make an easy upshot.
I'll give Mitch 410 on that one.
Oh, you're generous. Very generous of you.
And you can see the green there. There is a hillside to play into, so that hyzer approach is really, really favorable here.
And I got to hang out with Shasta a little bit the day before, and we talked a lot about all the tragedies happening out west. A lot of family and friends that he has that are losing homes with all these fires going on, and he's fortunate to have a place to be like now, but he feels very bad for all the people that he knows out there going through this.
That's right. I did mention it to him as well, and he said himself, his family, his home in California was safe from the wildfires, but like you said, he has people he knows, that is very sad to hear, affected by it. And
too many rope swings.
yeah, I mean, it's good to see him out here playing and getting away from it as he can, and out on the preserve at this beautiful, beautiful Earth Day.
Yeah. And after all was said and done, he got the Spirit Award for the event. Cale gave it to him. Again, such a good dude. Him and Paul both helping out the day before in the kitchen. It was awesome to see.
Yeah. As we see the pretty routine approach shots here.
Yeah, Mitch and Shasta were a little short left. They'll have a little work to do. Looked like Mitch pushed through pretty good. Louis making easy work. Let's see if Paul can match him there.
Good.
Yeah, you heard Louis call for it. That's close.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it does open up a little bit if you do go in early. I kind of forget about that.
There's some lanes. As long as you don't get caught in that first tree,
Yep.
that thing's not fun.
Great putt, Shasta.
Yep.
Big old mushroom.
Puffball's growing. Little buff ball.
Yeah, there's all these little like puff mushrooms out there throughout the round. I think just with all the humidity and heat that we had that time of year.
Yeah. Great putt, Mitch.
Yep. This is definitely a hole you walk up to as a pro. You expect to get this hole.
Mm-hmm. This does feel like a gotta get when you do step up, yeah. Louis and Paul, no problems there.
Yeah. Good little turkey for Louis to start the round. I know he's feeling confident going into this tournament here. He's from the St. Cloud area, so pretty close to this course. He also was a big hand in helping Cale put it in, too.
There you have it. Louis 3 for 3. Paul just got the last 2, and Shasta and Mitch right behind him.
Yeah, we're going to have a battle all day, I think.
Jumping into hole 4, par 3, 284 feet. A lot of options on this hole. I've seen it all. I've seen a forehand play up the gut. That's kind of seems to be the favorable play because the hillside here. But some people that primarily throw backhand will try to get something to cut into that hill and hopefully not roll down too far.
Yeah, again, that bunker is not OB. There's a little pond reservoir thing just to the left of that bunker, a little long. You don't want to be in there. And then this tree line you can hit into as well, the two that's long, can make this a really difficult hole. This green is very, very steep. I've seen a lot of rollaways as well.
Yeah, and Paul looks like he's looking at the backhand line. Very tricky with that green. Should be able to get up and down from there, but yeah, no, he wanted to get that thing just a little bit more right.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be early right just because of the tree line there. So I think that's a common play, kind of push it into that tree on the left.
Got that up just a little bit higher, that was going to be parked.
Yep, kind of another common miss, just a little low. The tree branch is hanging over. You really have to hit a really specific height with this disc. And his righty backhand, if this thing fades out at all, it goes right towards that pond. That looks really good.
Yeah, Mitch, that's a perfect backhand line right there.
Yep. We'll just flatten out a little bit when it rolled down the hill, but he is very happy about that result.
Forced to go forehand. Wonderful.
Yep.
Ew.
Very good play from where he was. And even just this little upshot here is very tricky to get the disc to land the way you want it to.
Shasta calling for it to stop.
He knows he might have got away with a little bit there.
Yeah, I heard the train in the background, and I was thinking birdie train, and Mitch is on it.
Birdie train, I like it. Nice putt there, Mitch.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Very good birdie.
You can really see how steep the green is here, sloping right to left. Great putt.
Yep, good par save there.
I see what you did there, Ben.
No, you know.
Another birdie for Louis. He's feeling it.
Yep, feeling good there. Nice little 4-pack.
Here's the goose. Good form. Ooh, nice shot by the goose there.
I swear I've seen 100 of geese there at one time.
Oh
It's just
my
insane how
gosh.
many have been there.
They love it at the preserve. You will see some geese.
My name's Scott Matheson, and I'm a calisthenics athlete. I train with rubber bandits because they improve my strength, my stability, my flexibility, and I can take them anywhere. It's all about training smarter with natural movement. What I love best about rubber bandits is seeing noticeable gains in my physique and my athletic performance. It helped me progress from assisted movements to freestyle flow. Exercise your freedom and join me in the Rubberlution.
Thank you, Rubber Bandits. Appreciate the sponsorship there. Again, make sure you guys are training in your off season. Get ready for the next season. Get better, get stronger, get healthier. As we bring us into hole 5, very beautiful looking shot here. We've seen something similar before. At least we've seen this green before from the Preserve Championship, but the tee pad's a little bit different. We're playing the original tee pad here for the links. Little water carry. You just want the disc finishing into this green. Only 300 feet. Doesn't take a ton of distance to get this one. And yeah, I mean that's how you got to throw it. Thank you, Louis.
Yeah, Louis just says, "Oh, I'll take a fifth one. Why don't I?"
Like to see Mitch get going here.
Hey, he's on the train. I'm telling you.
Yeah, this is his nice beat-in M2. I think it's the exact same disc he threw on the last hole.
Wow. He says, "I'll do one better."
So we've seen the forehand, we've seen the backhand. Let's see if Paul and Shasta can follow suit.
Yeah, and I believe the wind here was a little bit of a left to right coming off that water. But as you can see, it's pretty calm for the most part.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of just fading out a little early. But 25 feet there, shouldn't have too much to worry about with that tree.
In Shasta, hopefully he's throwing a squall. That was my first ever disc. It was a DGA squall, and him and I had a long conversation about how great and underrated that disc is.
Beat it.
Could be.
Go through.
Oh, looks more like maybe one of his aftershocks.
Yeah, it probably was.
A little bit slightly stable mid-range.
And that's the trouble, when you ante out early here is the trees, they come into play on the putting green, as you see Shasta kind of working around some.
He had a long reach there, you can see. Tough putt. And Paul as well too here. Tough reach for him. Yep, solid.
Sweet putt.
Oh, what a great... That's a nicely framed shot right there. Basket comes into focus. Oh, that was pretty.
Yep, center putt. That smile. He's a good dude. He has fun out there.
Yeah. I've never gotten a chance to play with him, but my understanding is he's fun going the entire time, whether he's shooting well or, not shooting so hot. So
Yep.
nice to have those guys in the card.
Very easygoing guy. Yeah, I got to do a little river float with Shasta and Paul the day before. Cale as well. We had these unicorn tubes. It was a lot of fun. got to hang out with some boys and go on the rope swing. I didn't want to hurt myself, though.
Did you do the rope swing, though?
Just the little guy.
Just the little,
I didn't
okay.
go way up like the rest of the guys did.
I probably would have joined you there, Ben, on the little guy.
Yeah, even Shasta's like, no, I'm smarter than that.
Yeah, and these guys played that hole really well.
Yeah. Shasta almost sneaking one in there.
Louis, I'll take 5.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a hot start.
Needing the fire emoji here early.
Yeah.
Thank you, Birdie Disc Golf Supply, for the sponsorship as well. Appreciate that.
And hole 6 is a tunnel shot. It does have a Mando on the left side, so you have to go up the gut here. And you want your disc finishing really slowly because it's a hanging basket and the green is extremely fast. It's so hard to get that much control on your disc off the tee here.
Yeah, it's a very fun hole. You kind of almost want to hit the top of the hill just a little bit to slow it down. Not a good kick there.
Yeah, hopefully Louis is still able to get to the Mando. I guess I'm not too sure where he kicked at, but...
I think he's past the Mando.
Did he get past it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Just to try to deter players from going all the way around left. Make you play this gap.
I like that.
There's a little bump off the top of the hill.
Oh, great shot, Mitch.
He just hit that tree and has about 30 feet or so.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like this one's hard to go by the basket off the tee, just the way the hole shapes up.
Yeah, nice cool hanging basket. It's really fun green. A lot of cut, but he got a nice little skip and kick up there.
Yeah, that disc looked pretty stable, whatever
Yeah.
he threw there, and got a great skip up to the basket there.
Yeah, very good reaction.
Shasta has a great woods game, so I'm really excited to see him throw this hole.
Yeah, Shasta.
That is
Oh.
perfect.
Not surprised about that one. That is exactly how you play it.
This looks tough here from Louis. Looks like he's going for a really tough cut angle on a roller here, the stable disc.
Yeah, he didn't puncture too much there in that forehand roller. He's going to probably have to lay this one up.
He's still got 120. Makes a smart move there. This looks more like 40 feet here. But very aggressive putt to go for.
Oh,
Mitch still
Mitch.
jumps it in. Oh, look at that focus. That's sweet.
Never a doubt either. Just on the basket the entire time.
Yeah, center pole. Attaboy Mitch.
That is the kind of putt where, you know, he is known as one of the best jump putters in the game, and he just had all the confidence to go for that.
I think Shasta's close to the circle's edge or inside the circle here.
Wow.
Again, a lot of confidence to go for that putt.
They are putting on a showcase here. Amazing putts. See how low he gets, too.
Really uses his legs, uses the leverage. Dead center. Again, thank you to all our sponsors for, again, putting your name out there, putting the sponsorship out there, allowing Parsave to continue to cover these events and give you guys coverage.
Shasta says, I don't want a death putt.
Take a little tap in.
Yeah.
I'm good. Louis with the unfortunate bogey, but not bad from where he was. It could have been a lot worse off the tee.
Yeah, and he's still in a fine spot. He did get that 5-pack right away, so I'm sure he's still feeling all right. Just plenty of holes left. And after that, Paul has caught up to Louis with Mitch as well. Shasta just 2 behind. It is a tight race.
Yes, it is. That brings us into hole 7. Probably one of the shorter holes on the course at 232 feet. But it's tricky. There's a tree line here on the right, so you can't see the basket from the hole. This last tree on the left, you want to come just inside of that. I would say a forehand as a righty player or a lefty backhand is going to be the preferred route, but you can also sneak an ante in there as well.
Yep, Mitch goes with the ante.
Yes, he does. He's just throwing a putter here.
Get there.
He knew he was a little early there on the tree line.
You can hear somebody hit a good putt or something. Yeah, I feel like that backhand turnover is really difficult to access the green. You have to have it just perfect.
You almost need that slightly stable disc that is fighting out and lifting as it's turning into the gap. Expected height here, but again, same tree Mitch hit a little early. But those will still be jump putts.
I'm a little surprised to see Shasta throwing the backhand because he's got a good forehand. And, I mean, go with the confident shot, though.
Yeah, I guess I don't see him throw forehand very often. He's definitely more of a backhand player, but it's good to have all those aspects of the game. Wow.
That was perfect. Nice shot, Shasta.
That'd been fun to see.
And Louis does have a great forehand. I believe that is a fire chicken or firebird.
A little inside as well. Same tree Mitch and Paul hit.
Yeah, Shasta showing all these young guys how to throw the turnover there.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, buddy.
He even kissed the leaves a little bit there. What's up, Joey?
Not exactly sure why he's just standing in the way like this.
Yeah, come on, Joey. Could have at least
there,
moved. Goodness gracious. And what a great putt, Louis.
Yeah, Lou. That'll get you back going after a bogey.
Yeah.
Makes you feel good.
Oh, yeah. He's pumped. He's back on the train.
Yeah, let's see if Paul here can't follow suit.
Tough putt, outside the circle from probably about 50 feet or so. I think Mitch is at about 45 feet, maybe.
Yeah, you put those glasses on.
Stay up.
Right on the pole. He knew it right away out of his hand, though.
Yeah, Mitch is the guy that, out of his hand, he knows exactly what the putt's doing. There's no altering his shot out of his hand. He knows. Oh.
Louis just big putted these guys.
Yeah, I think so.
Just some cleanups here for their pars.
Yeah, huge shout out to Cale and all the volunteers that have put these courses in. They're amazing. If you ever get a chance to come up to Minnesota, play the Preserve, play the Lynx, play the Timberwolf, go eat at the restaurant as well. You will not have a bad time. It is so much fun up here.
Yep, they just got the tavern in. Good drinks, good food. they're just doing awesome things here at the preserve.
Yeah,
Place to be.
you can truly come up here with your buddies, make a camping trip out of it, and eat at the tavern, play some disc golf. You couldn't ask for a better weekend.
Yeah, I would absolutely agree.
Jumping into hole 8 here. 392 feet. It is a little bit downhill. You want something stable, hitting on a hyzer right about here, getting through that gap, and there used to be a creek right here, as you can see, just a little bit before the basket, and that is not OB, so landing in there is absolutely okay.
Yeah, I used to just come up and throw kind of a simple fairway driver hyzer, finish where the old short basket was, have about a 50, 60-foot putt. But with this creek being dried up, no longer there, not OB, you can really try to push this green. Wow.
Louis got through them all. Great shot.
Couldn't tell if he pushed through that tree line too, but he's 30 past the basket. It's not easy to do.
Yeah.
It shows that D2 here again, I think. I like that flip up.
Yeah.
Pushing that right side.
Great shot. Just a little short of the creek, but
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he hit the tree or not. I thought he could have pushed a little further than that.
yeah, it didn't look like the disc had much action on the ground. There was quite a bit of dew on the ground in the morning, if I do recall. And your disc doesn't really skip too much when that's happening. Paul looking a little early, but just perfect. Wow. Blew by the basket. Paul's got some sneaky power. He can throw.
Slow, long run up.
Yeah.
It will generate a lot of leverage. Shasta here trying to also get on the green. Everybody else has a putt, and he'd like to try to get his round going here. That looks really good shot. Probably right by that short basket like we were just talking about.
That's a good shot.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right where you were saying to be.
That's the spot. Yeah, all these guys are going to have a putt here. Shasta and Mitch, probably 50-foot jumpers.
Stay up, Mitchell.
Right on the pole again.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch is known for his jumpers. We've seen a couple go in already, but that's 2 in a row now just on the pole short.
Yeah, I don't think he'll miss the next one short, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's always those in-round adjustments that get to be tough sometimes.
Yep. You never want to change anything up too much. Oh, just off the cage again.
Trouble getting that lift.
Wonderful putt, Paul.
Thank you.
Yeah, a little high left, but the movement he had on the disc going straight towards it was able to get to stick. Good, confident putt.
And this hole is a bonus hole, in my opinion. Tough to access that green. Such a good putt. Little wobble.
Yeah, what do they say? That wobble helps it catch more chains? Is that what I've heard?
That's what Ken Climo says. That's why when he putts, it wobbles. I remember him telling me, they're not telling me that, but saying that one time in a quote, and I was like, oh, so my wobbly putts aren't always that bad. Here's a guy who doesn't know about wobbly putts.
You don't want none of those wobbles.
Yeah. Pretty picturesque view of Louis here. The sun coming behind him on the trees.
Man bun sticking up.
Yeah.
Oh, solid. It's got so much pace on it still when it hits, too.
Yeah, you just knew it was going in.
Mm-hmm.
And he as well gets his legs into it. Back foot comes up. Very little to no wobble at all. And dead center.
And although these putts are all different, the styles are different, you can tell the focus, though. You know, they don't take their eyes off that basket. They know exactly where they want to hit it.
Shasta tapping in his par.
Yeah, I really like these yellow baskets. The orange ones on the Timberwolf also look just amazing on the course.
Yeah, they pop. You know, you can really see it off the tee. You're never guessing, where's this basket at? You know, playing blind courses, I've had that happen multiple times.
Yep, I would agree. Just looks pretty. Nice watching that. Again, Louis, early lead here after 8 holes, 6 down, even with the bogey. He's looking really good right now.
Yeah. I remember talking to Louis after the round. He was so upset he got that bogey. He said he was going to birdie out after that. And he was, he said it gave him fire when he got that bogey. And I think that's the way to play it, is to let it put a fire under you and not let it get you down.
I agree.
As we jump into hole 9 here, 259. It's pretty straightforward. You can see the basket from the tee pad and everything. And there's a hillside that you just want to hit it, I guess. You know, I like to throw drivers, and I just throw a driver into the hill here.
Yeah, as you go mid-range, I don't think Lou's throwing a putter here, but yeah, you can really kind of run this hole. It's definitely an ace run hole for most of us. So Louis might fade out just a little bit here. We saw the sponsored hole by Fairmont Disc Golf Club. They're a huge driving factor in trying to get the restoration of the hard drive, and along with all of you guys as well too. We appreciate you guys throwing down, helping us recover, and we're hearing good news. We're hearing that the drive is on the way, and we believe all the data has been recovered. So look for some coverage here in the near future of a few different tournaments. So
yeah,
again, appreciate all the support you guys have given, as well as the Fairmont Disc Golf Club and Trevor Boney.
That is so cool, seeing the community step up like that and come together to get these amazing disc golf footages that they have out.
Yeah,
You know, and we're always ready to do commentary at the drop of a hat, and the footage is here. It's all because of the community. So thank you guys so much. We cannot tell you how much that means to us, even as the commentators.
Yeah, I would say even with all the coverage coming out, please drop some comments. Let us know who you guys like to hear on the commentary, and Parse will do their best to try to get them on.
Yeah, Ben does have a pretty soothing voice, I gotta say. I like listening to it, you know, being right next to him.
Yeah, if you just want to go to bed at night, you know, put a little Ben Kroll on the Par Safe coverage while you're right to sleep.
And, you know, sorry we're not commentating on this hole very much. These guys are just filleting it. There's not a whole lot to this hole.
Yeah, you don't need us to say much here. Really fun shot, though. It is, and I would really like to see this green pushed up into the tree line a little bit. I don't know how much land Cale actually has to work with here. I do know there's some property lines that they'd have to be a little careful with, but it really could be cool to see this hole push another 50 to 100 feet up this tree line there.
Yep. And Mitch, the furthest out, at about 15 feet.
He can breathe now. He's good.
Yeah.
Again, appreciate you guys following us along here for the front half of the first round at the Earth Day at the Preserve. Again, been really fun. These guys are absolutely showing us how to putt, putting on a clinic for all of you. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, and these guys are just on fire. We are watching 10, 20, 10, 30 plus rated golf right now from this card, and it's so cool to watch that. These guys are filleting this course.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with it being another competitor here too. Especially watching these guys just hit all these putts, and they're just making these 30-footers look pretty simple.
And then if you check the live score and you're like, oh man, I got to hit 5 more birdies in 6 holes. All right.
Yeah. So make sure you guys come back, watch the second half of this round, and plenty more to come. I think we're gonna have a good battle all the way till the end. So signing off here, Ben Kroll.
Derek Sahr. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Appreciate it.